I'd just like to start the video by thanking everyone who left me the comments about my brother on the last video. There are so many of them, I haven't been able to respond to you all, but thank you all very much. I thought I'd start this bit of the video by showing you this. Believe it or not, this, what they laughingly refer to as a beach, which is in front of the it's called Bristol Playa Hotel, is the only beach on the island, well, sorry, on the north of the island, that is actually for dogs, not dogs and people. But look at it. Not exactly lovely, is it? This has been here a couple of years now. And I remember that within a few days of it opening, people objected to it, so they'd left some poisoned food down. I think one or two dogs ate it. I don't know whether they died or not, but they weren't very well. But anyway, we'll have a little walk along the front here and then do the rest of the video. As you can no doubt see, the weather has been absolutely lovely for about the last 10 days. I'm sorry you're all missing it. I don't know how often this gets used, but this whole walk along here to the harbour, there's all of this exercise equipment, various bits and pieces all the way along, which is quite a nice idea really for anyone into exercise anyway. Oh, it's getting used now. Well, we'll take a break here. Just thought I'd let you know that after lots of hassle, I have managed to book flights to get to the UK. Because at the moment there are no direct flights at all from here to the UK, because Ryanair, EasyJet, all of those have all stopped flying for obvious reasons. So there's no cheap flights. So I'm having to go 3 flights each way. So I was going from Fuerteventura to Tenerife, then Tenerife to Madrid, then Madrid to Heathrow, both ways. But as soon as I'd booked that, within minutes I got an email to say that the first flight from Fuerteventura to Tenerife had been cancelled. So I then had to rearrange it. So I'm now going Fuerteventura, Las Palmas, Gran Canaria, then Madrid, then Heathrow. I think the whole thing is like 9.5 hours from beginning to end, with the waits in between. And of course it's cost me more than 10 times more than a flight with Ryanair would have cost. But hey ho, needs must. I've also booked myself into a hotel at Heathrow, and under the rules I am allowed to visit my brother, well, visit my brother, go to my brother's funeral. That's one of the few things you can do, but for the rest of the time, the other 4 nights I'm there, I'm going to be sitting in my room on my own. Can't go out for any reason. So that's real fun. I'm really looking forward to that lot. But hey, just over a week it'll all be over. It'd be worth it just to say goodbye. Right, just carry on with the walk. Surfers out there. See if I can catch one of them in a minute. Having a go. Not that I know anything about it, but it looked pretty good to me. Well, I think that's the end of the exercise things. So I think that's the end of my walk. Head back to the car and go home. Just off to try and arrange an appointment to have my PCR test on the Friday before I fly off to the UK. A lot more expensive, of course, €130. Mind you, I've just booked the one in the UK for coming back, and to make sure I get it in time I've booked same day results, and that's £180. All adds up, doesn't it? Anyway, let's keep going. and get to the medical centre. Sorted. Got an appointment for a reasonable time, 1:45, not silly o'clock in the morning. So that's another thing crossed off the list. On to the next thing, need to buy new shoes. Well, it's pretty quiet in Corralejo this afternoon. They even managed to park in the high street, which is pretty rare these days. I mean, it is siesta time, I suppose. So perhaps it's no wonder. Well, at least it means the shops will be empty. I'm heading over here, Los Palmeros, to go to the sports shop to buy shoes. Desperately need some new shorts too. But the problem with living here is they actually believe there's a winter. So until the spring, all you can buy in clothes shops is winter clothes, which I never want. So there won't be any decent shorts back in the shops until, I don't know, probably March. Well, see if we can get some shoes. Well, mission accomplished. Shoes bought. The same as I bought just over a year ago, and they're falling apart, but then nothing lasts these days, does it? Now time for home. Well, it never rains, but it pours, as they say. Just 2 days to go before I'm off to the UK, and I've got problems with my phone, because see there, just says emergency calls only. And it's basically because a month or so ago I was uploading a video to YouTube with using the mobile phone because it's much quicker, and it got really hot because it was sitting in the sun, and now the battery is completely swollen up, so it's forcing the phone open. I think that means that over here, where the SIM card goes, it's just not connecting. So, gotta go off to Puerto and buy another new phone. Oh joy. Well, after the beautiful weather we've had for the last couple of weeks, we woke up this morning to rain, which was unexpected for me because I don't look at weather forecasts. Not very nice at the moment, but being Fuerteventura, as I go through the mountains here and drop down the other side of the island, it might be sunny over there. We will see. Well, it's not exactly warm and sunny this side of the island, but it's not been raining by the look of it. The roads are dry and it's much higher cloud, so that's the result. This is literally a minute later and it started to rain. Me and my big mouth. Here we are Electron. I would take you in there and show you around, but they're very funny about you filming in shops here for some reason. I have no idea why. Well, that's that done. I bought a shiny new Samsung Galaxy phone, not a particularly expensive one. I could have spent €1,300 on a new iPhone 12, but who would want to do that? I mean, I don't really want a smartphone, because all I use a smartphone for is to make the occasional phone call, send a text, and I actually use WhatsApp quite a lot. And occasionally I use a video camera, which was the reason I got one in the first place. So I always had a video camera in my pocket in case I wanted to film something. Well, I never use a phone for anything else. And I was really, really tempted. They had a little Nokia phone in there. It was just under €20, which is all I ever used to have. The battery used to last over a week. It was a great little phone, but I wouldn't be able to use WhatsApp then, and obviously it wouldn't have a video camera. So I've ended up getting another one. Hey ho, never mind. Right, just off my PCR test. Can't say I'm looking forward to it, because I don't really like things stuck down my throat. I've got very strong gag reflex. Still, it's got to be done. Well, I have an appointment for now, 1:45. It just appears to be a huge queue. Bloody great. What's the point of having an appointment? Oh, that's done. At least having an appointment did get me to jump the queue a bit. Still took well over half an hour though. Well, it wasn't the most pleasant experience, I must admit. The one down the throat wasn't too bad, but the one in the nose, bloody hell, I thought she was going straight up into my brain. I'd rather go to the dentist for a root canal treatment than that. And I could have it done again in 3 days' time. Oh well, I think that's me done now. I think I'm ready to go, apart from checking in online tomorrow. So, see you when I get back.